everybody, welcome back to Science in My Kitchen. I hope you guys had a good week and you were doing some science experiments at home too. Today I have a very simple project for you that I like to call color mixing experiment that hopefully you can try out at your house too. And you only need a few simple ingredients. So the first thing I have is a cup of milk, and preferably either 2% or whole milk. I only have 2%, so that's what I have here. I have some food colorings, some Q-tips, and I put a little bit of dish soap in here again. So I first did, and I already did this step, I poured the milk into the dish so that it covers the whole bottom of the dish. And I'm gonna take my colors and I'm going to add like 4 or 5 drops of each color on top of each other, like this. So there's my yellow, kind of looks orange. And my green, put the lid back on, my blue, 4 or 5 drops of each color, and my red. Okay, so now I have my 4 colors. And before you press anything, or before you do anything, I want you to press pause in just a second and do what a scientist does. Because good scientists, they always draw or write down what they see before they do an experiment. So I want you could do something simple like this. Take a piece of paper, draw a line in the middle, and draw or write what it looks like before we've done anything else. This is the first step of our experiment. Draw what it looks like before. Okay, you could draw, you could use the right colors that you see, you can add words, labels, anything you want to do to your before picture. And then after the experiment is done, you can draw what it looks like after. And then when you are done, you can take a picture of it and email it to me. Okay. The other good thing that scientists do is they make a hypothesis. Does anyone remember what a hypothesis is? If you said it's a guess, you are correct, or an educated guess. Scientists make a hypothesis before they complete the experiment. They want to think, what might happen when I do my experiment? Okay, so what I'm going to do today, and you're going to make your hypothesis in just a second, is I put my colors into my milk, and I'm going to dip my Q-tip into my soap, and I don't want it too saturated, so just kind of wipe off the side so it's not dripping off your Q-tip. And in just a second, I'm going to dip my Q-tip into my food coloring. And you can press pause in just a second and make your hypothesis. You can write it down, you can tell your mom and dad, what do you think might happen? What do we know? And what do we think might happen? So I also want to hear your hypothesis and if it was correct or not. And remember, what does it mean if your hypothesis was not correct? It means you learned something. So hopefully you might learn something today. So I have my Q-tip. I'm gonna do it just a little bit more. Soap, wipe off the edges, and watch closely what happens when I dip my Q-tip into my color. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, did you see that? What happened? Now I'm gonna go over to the red. I'm not mixing anything. I'm just keeping the soapy Q-tip in the milk, and the colors are moving away from the soap, from the Q-tip. Now, the more times I do it, the less effective it is. It's still moving a little bit, but the first time we did it, it was really fast. You could try putting a little more soap on the other side of the Q-tip and try again. But you can see it only moves a little bit, but it's pretty cool and it's fun to play with, especially if you did it in a really big dish. Look, it's like art. But now, why did that happen? So remember, you can draw your picture, what it looks like after. And this is really pretty. You can take the time to draw what it looks like after you did the experiment. Now for my older kids, my first graders, second graders, even third, fourth, and fifth graders, if you're watching too, this is what I want you to do next. take a little time to do research. I'm not going to explain to you why the colors move. It's really cool and it's pretty simple, but I want you to do the research. Tell me what you learned about why the colors move away like that in the milk. So you could, same thing with your picture, like this one, you could draw a picture, what you learned, you could write it, you could make a video. Tell me why the colors move away from the soapy Q-tip in the milk. And then send it to me. And here's my email, jsilverman@byds.org. Have your mom or dad help you. Probably all of you could do it by yourselves now. And email me your research and your results. And you can also send me videos and pictures of you trying it out at home. I'd love to see you guys trying out these science experiments. And if you have any science experiments that you're doing at home, send them to me too. I would love to see it. They can be simple, easy materials you have at home. That's what I'm gonna try to do for you. So I miss all of you. I hope you guys are having fun with your family, and I will see you guys really soon. And don't forget to email me. Talk to you soon. Bye.